Hello, hello. How's it going? How are you guys? Have you noticed? Did you find all the references? Answer now and win your prize of knowing all the references and lording it over your peers. Anywho, welcome back to the monologue. No, Kyle, you. Welcome back to the monologue, everybody. We're starting again because I'm bad at video games. As you can see, a little bit has changed. We're using only normal types this time around. Other than that, all the rules are the same. I'm a bit iffy on using like whether or not we consider different variations as different Pokemon, because like for instance, the pig, Lechonk, has two evolutionary paths where it's like male and female are different, and the same with like Litleo has that. So I don't know if we should consider those as two different Pokemon or the same Pokemon with just two different like forms. So I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Also, Dealing has like four forms based on the seasons. So there's not much different. I think the difference is just visual. So maybe we'll treat it like shinies. You know, who knows? Anywho, whoop, that's not the screen. There we go. Everyone enjoy the new overlay. It's basically the same. Also, yeah, you might have noticed I got us a few Pokemon. I played, according to the poll, I played up until the point where we can basically either go for the gyms or go for the Titans. And I found out how to go to the South Province number 5, which is where I got Litleo. But I also got a Stantler and a Scovit. A Scovit. No, I said it correctly. I said it right. I also picked Fuecoco. So here's my reasoning with this, right? Is that we have a bunch of options for dealing with a grass type. I was initially gonna pick the water type so that Nimona takes Fuecoco, because it evolves into a ghost type, which normal types are immune to. But the problem with that is that no one, like Fuecoco's final evolution gets a lot more fire moves than it gets like ghost moves. So it's easier to deal with a grass type. The Litleo Lechonk are just gender differences. That's too aggressive for us to accept that. As comrades and future humans, we must reject gender essentialism. Fair enough, Ole. You convinced me. That means we don't get any redos. Okay, so as you guys have noticed, the only Pokemon I've named is Porco Rosso, who is our level 11 Lechonk. The rest are free game. So let's start with Igglybuff. Who wants to name this little cutie? This little cutie patootie. Let's check that summary, because we can change the nickname. It's got cute charm, which means that Pokemon may become infatuated if they make direct contact with it. It's kind of like static, you know? Pom-Pom. Okay, so we've got a suggestion for Pom-Pom. Let me... Oh yeah, its Terra type is Fairy. So this is like our dedicated Fairy type, which is also great for fighting the Grass evolution, because its final evolution is Grass Dark, and I believe Fairy is super effective against Dark. So we've got options. There's actually... This is the only Fairy one, but there's a bunch of Psychic normals that I didn't realize. Igglybuff looks like Jigglybutt, lol. Oh my god, Kyle. Okay, so so far we have Jigglybutt and Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom is a name. So Jigglybutt is a power move, but right now Pom-Pom reminds me of Pom-Pom Squad, which is a really good band. Alright, so we're gonna go with Pom-Pom. That's 2 against 1. Next up, we've got Yungoos. Pomporn, no. No. This is a mildly family show. Now, the thing about Yungoos is, I don't know how long this one is gonna be on the team for, because we get better normal types later. This might get replaced with our eventual Slacking, so, you know. Young Thug. I do like Young Thug. All right. I'll give Kyle this one. I'll throw him a Young Thug because we shot down his jiggly butt. All right, now we've got Strudel. Strudel is our little rat baby. Our delightful little rat baby, who's gonna be pretty big, I think, because, like, poison is huge. That's fairy types, that's grass types. Also has Unburden, so it gets a boost to its speed stat if it doesn't have any items. No, if it uses its items. So we can give it, like, berries and stuff. Rat baby. Rat baby. Okay. Rat baby has made me laugh. However, I don't know that I want to be carrying around something that looks like this and is also named Rat Baby. Meowth. Let's just name it a different Pokemon's name. Go, Meowth. My guy, that is so far from what you're saying. We can actually get a Meowth in this run. We can get like a Meowth that evolve it into a Persian. I don't know if Persian's a particularly good Pokemon. Okay, so we've got 2 votes for Meowth. Damn it. You guys are making me the weirdest Pokemon trainer in the world. I'm running around here like a freak with these names. Okay, Meowth. This is my Strudel, Meowth. I already named Lechonk to Porcoroso, and I'm gonna keep that one because he'd rather be a fascist than he'd rather be a pig than a fascist. Man, I screwed that up in the worst way. All right, but this is Litleo. Litleo actually Terra type normal is pretty good for this one because that means like against water types we can just lean into the normal. Okay, I'm not calling it Clitleo. I do like Sinbad. Sinbad was a good movie. I'm not sorry. I never thought you would be, Kyle. I've met you. Okay, so Sinbad so far. If we get a better suggestion than Sinbad, we'll go with that. But so far, I'm liking Sinbad a lot. It's also sort of like a wonderful little what's the word? Double entendre, because it indicates that this person is really bad at being sinful. This little cat is so sweet and wholesome. It can't do sin. Okay, then we're gonna have an opportunity to name another Pokemon, because guess what, y'all? Sin good. It's good at sin. No. Anyway, okay, we're gonna have another opportunity to name a Pokemon because we have a mission. That's what I need you all to understand. Enclosed in your envelopes is the details of our mission. And that detail is thus. We have to go and find a Smoliv. Smoliv is gonna be big for us. Because until we get to Dealing, which isn't a super uncommon Pokemon, Dealing, but there is a specific Dealing that I want. Which is the autumn one, and I think that's only in the western provinces, so we might run into it. But Smoliv is going to be our grass type for a while, I think. Just thought of Simba, and then chose a name similar to it. Ole, you sidestep normalcy into gold at a rate that can only be matched by Hideo Kojima himself. Alright, nope, that's the wrong button. That's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, I think Smoliv is probably going to be our grass type of choice for a while. We have to be so careful picking... Well, there's one. Okay, that was easy. This is our new friend. Everyone say hello to Smoliv. What ball am I gonna catch you in, Smoliv? How about a great ball? Because I think you're great. And so that we can get some fucking Pokeball variety up in here. I can't be looking at those normal ones anymore. No style. When are, like, I know I brought this point up before. When are they going to release a Pokemon game where you can just transfer your Pokemon to cooler Pokeballs so that you can have style? What are we naming this small olive? Small the Great? I don't think there's enough space for Small the Great. There's only 12 characters in this name. My thought, right, was like Athena or something like that, because Athens. The story of why it's called Athens is because she gave them an olive tree. Charlie Olives. I don't know what that's a reference to. Smallest Magnus. Oh, it's an MMA guy? I don't know that the MMA is a particularly great representation of this little olive. Smallest Magnus is... That sure is... That's the best I can give you. That sure is. I was expecting y'all to be like extra virgin. Or, what's the, olive oil... Like something with olive oil? That drink that James Bond drinks? Martinis? You mean a martini? Shaken, not stirred? I'm kind of into martini. Why, it might also be a terrible person. That's true. We don't really know anything about this Smoliv yet. We just met them. They could be a terrible person. I am into martini, though. Martini. I do like calling this thing Marty. I'm kind of into calling this thing Marty. Alright, if we get a better suggestion than Martini, I'll take it. I'm gonna give you guys, like, I don't know, a couple seconds. This is your last chance. Before I didn't realize we'd be getting the Smoliv so quickly. But after this, I think we'll probably just head straight for the gym. Unless we can see, like, I don't know, a cool Pokemon along the way. Alright, we're doing it. Martini has been added to our party. Let's see what abilities you have, Marty. Marty McNee. Marty McGuy. Ooh, and you've got a grass terror type. That's pretty cool. I like that you just sort of make a clicking noise. Something that olives are very well known for. Early bird. Pokemon awakens from sleep twice as fast as any other Pokemon. Not great, but not terrible. You've got absorb, so you already know a grass type move. Sinbad, you don't know any fire type moves. I don't love that about you. That's not my favorite thing about you right now. You are level 22 though, which is pretty solid. That's a pretty good level. Now I did see a baby over here. And I don't remember if this particular baby is a normal type baby. None of you are. None of you. You are, but I already have one of you. Items. Stuff. I've realized that, like, video games really bring out a different side of me, because I will drop everything in a video game to just go and pick shit up. I don't know that I'm that person in real life, unless it's like a cool stick or something. Alright, let's go. This is your top speed there, partner? I remember you being faster than this. Oh, it is hard going back to the beginning of this game after, like, unlocking the movement abilities. Because, man, you just take a sweet damn time, don't you, Koraidon? Not in any hurry, are you? Alright, ooh, okay. We were assaulted by a bird. I'd love to heal my Pokemon, thank you. Has anyone noticed my dumb hat? It's the best hat I could get so far. I'm experimenting with beanies. Ooh, tips. I was under the impression that I learnt all of your tips already, lady. Now, do you have a fire move for me? Can I learn a fire move? I can. Yes. Fire Fang. Fuck yeah. Whoa. Young Thug, you can learn Fire Fang? I can't craft it though, for some reason, so... You can learn You guys can learn Thunder Fang? We're definitely teaching you that for the water gym. Young Thug! Your fangs are amazing! Alright, Protect, not gonna need it. The Charm, not gonna need it. Mud Slap, why can't you guys learn these moves? I mean, Pokoroso, I get you. That's like your home. What have they done to Pokecenters? I know, dude. They're like bus stops now, I hate them. Psybeam. None of you can learn Psybeam. It's fine, we'll get Psychic types later. I really want a Giraffe rig, like, ASAP. Like, as soon as possible. Bulk Up, Thunder Wave, Helping Hand, Rest. Okay, none of these are useful to us right now, and I don't have the material for Fire Fang, which sucks for me. That sucks a big fat one for me. Not often something someone does for you, but, you know. Low Kick? Damn. Unfortunately, none of my Pokemon are kick fiends. Have the physicality for kicks. None of them are kick interested. Kick curious. Not a single one of them. Oh well. What's that den over there? Man, I'm getting distracted like hell right now. That's an ice den, I believe. It's maybe worth checking out. Alright, we've got a little bit of time. It's only been 19 minutes. It's only been 19 minutes since we started naming our guys and whatever. It's fine, we've got a little bit of time. And then we can go to the gym. And then we can go and do stuff at the gym. I'm about to go and ruin a lady's career. Like, I can take a small break to check out this crystal. Okay, cool. What are you? I don't think you're a Pokemon I can own. It's cool that you're an ice type, but I don't think you're a Pokemon I can own. What the fuck is this? What Pokemon is that? Is it the Pinecone one? Is it Coughing? I didn't think Coughing was in this region. Nah. I'm not gonna waste my time. We could die in one of those dens. Alright. I do have a rare candy large, so I can give that to... Let's give that to Marty, because Marty's like the furthest behind on levels right now. This XP candy L. I want Marty to get up there. Damn, Marty. Yes, learn Razor Leaf. Hell yeah, my bud. Ha, bud. I don't... No, don't learn Flail. It's a bad move. Mega Drain? Fuck yeah. I don't think I can tell you what to do anymore, Marty. I think you've outgrown me. You're I think at a level where you just won't listen to me anymore, bud. Grassy terrain, I've heard is useful, but I don't care about it. We do damage type moves in this house. Damaging moves only. Unless it's like Stealth Rock or something. Like something like that. Does normal have a Stealth Rock? I have to confess, you guys, I don't know. I don't use normal types a lot. This is going to be a new adventure for all of us. Let's go and ruin some lady's career. She's a baker, so I'm sure she doesn't need to train Pokemon. It'll be fine. Oh, and everyone keep your eyes out for like Starmies. Because we can get flying types. Finally. We were bereft of flying types in our last playthrough, and now we can get 2 of them. Spoiled for choice. And I think that's kind of gonna be priority number 1 for a little while, is just building up our resources, you know? Trying to get as many Pokemon as we can, and then we'll start moving on to things like strategies and whatever. Ooh. What's the point of Pokemon knowing non-offensive moves? What am I, a liberal? Oh, God. Okay, Kyle. Kyle, you old so-and-so. But yeah, no, I don't like teaching my Pokemon. The best defense is making sure the other guy dies. Like, that's something I loved about Final Fantasy XIV, is that the healers in that game all had attack spells. Because killing your enemy is the best way to mitigate damage. That's the best kind of healing you can do, is to stop the thing that's hurting you. There's no normal type entry hazards like Stealth Rock, but one of them can probably still learn something like that. Yeah, I'm assuming like Lechonk, Porco Rosso can probably learn a bunch of ground moves. And Young Thug can probably learn a bunch of ground moves too. And I'm sure there's like Toxic Spikes or something like that, which what's his name? Meowth can learn. I'm never gonna be able to say Meowth without laughing. Yeah, hey Cal. That's my voice for Nimona. Everyone enjoy it. It's gonna suck for me.
Came to see this gym, huh? That can only mean one thing. You're out to earn some gym badges and take on the Pokemon League, aren't you?
Yes.
You want to meet all the hot ladies who are in the Elite Four for some reason?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it. I'm so glad I asked you to do it. There's like 2 hot ladies in the Elite Four, a child and an old man. This is the most diverse region we've ever had. You've got to pass a certain challenge set by them. They're gym tests. Don't worry, they all suck. Like, all the gym tests are really easy, except for the water one, where you have to win an auction. When you use them, consider it me healing up your Pokemon. Oh, I gave you potions. I gave you super potions on the first gym. This is the best news ever. I'm only reading the last lines. It makes me a less stable character, which ultimately Nimona is.
Hey, I want to roll a giant olive. Yes, Cortondo, my favorite. Let me roll your olives. This dude is dapper as hell. The Pokemon League in this region don't fuck around. They're paying these people a good amount of money. Or this is their uniform. If this is their uniform, I would absolutely work for the Pokemon League. That suit is bespoke. And oh, he's explaining the thing I just said. They give you a giant olive-shaped ball, and then you have to roll it places, and it basically amounts to nothing, because it's a bunch of Pokemon fights anyway. The olive-shaped ball is ancillary at best. Alright, I guess the plan for today is that we're going to do this gym, and then maybe have a look around this region, this, like, area, if there's time. Because there's probably a bunch of cool Pokemon around here that we might be able to get. In the meantime, I'm going to put Sinbad at the front, because even though you don't know a fire move, my perfect baby, my wonderful guy, you're not going to be weak to bug type. And I don't want to accidentally put in like, this is Strudel. He's actually weak to bug types, don't you know? I think... What's his name? What's the new guy's name again? The new guy. What's the new employee's name? Martini. I think Marty is probably weak to bug types. 'Cause isn't Grass weak to bug? Hopefully we'll win some XP in this test, and then Sinbad will finally learn a fire move, like I know he can. Yeah. Give me your olive. I do like the idea that this is like a local festival, and they're getting me to do it. I mean, like, I give this game a lot of crap, but they do sort of work the gym tests into the lore of the world very well. And I like the idea that everyone in this world is just kind of lazy. So they're like, this enterprising 10-year-old has arrived at our village. Let's get him to do this bullshit we don't want to do. That is a hell of a noise this thing is making. I didn't notice that before. What the... What happened there? Come on. Shit. You garbage. You garbage. I love olives, and this town is making me hate them. Hey, what's up? You wanna fight? This isn't really a shortcut, though. This is, like, the option is lose out on experience, and get a mild shortcut, or don't lose out on experience and get a mild shortcut. Alright, let's do... What do you do? It lowers the target's attack and special attack. Takedown is really good, but it has recoil. Headbutt is really good, it just is. And this increases my attack. Sick. Let's go with headbutt. Oh, shit. Sinbad. Sinbad, am I too weak to give you orders? Sinbad. Get ready, get used to that screen, yo. This sucks. Oh no. Oh, okay, well, he did it that time. And it flinched. That would have one-shotted this thing, I think, if we didn't get our attack lowered so much. Sinbad's still our best option, though. So I'm gonna... Okay. You little shit. I'd still scratch your tummy. I'm scratching my tummy right now. Because sometimes you just gotta scratch your tummy. You just gotta do it to remember what this is all for. Why you're doing all of this. Why you're doing your internet show. And it's so that at the end of Samsara, when eventually you're given a second chance, you can come back as a house pet that gets their tummy scratched a lot. That's why I'm doing this. I don't know why anyone else does YouTube, but that's why I'm doing this. Whoa. That thing just set off a fucking air siren. Porcorosa? You want to learn Mudshot? Hell yeah, my guy. Yeah, let's get rid of echoed voice. You're the only one on my team that knows that. Esmeralda. Damn, this is the weirdest reboot of the Hunchback of Notre Dame I've ever seen. I don't remember this part of the movie. It's going to be interesting to see how Disney incorporates it, though. How did you get all those Smolives to do what you wanted? How did you get them to stand in a straight line? It doesn't look like they know how. I just cleared that like it was nothing. I feel like I could... What? No. I'll keep going. I didn't know that was an option. Alright, let's heal you up, Sinbad. You little shit. My favorite little shit in the whole world. Let's go. I get to finally have a cat-type Pokemon. I'm in love with this run. I'm so ready for this run, actually. I've wanted to do a normal-type run for a while, because I feel like a normal's kind of an underrated typing. I know I was kind of down on it in the last stream, but now I'm excited, y'all. I'm ready. Hey! Oh yeah, I remember. If you get a Pokemon's friendship high enough, then they eventually bypass the not listening to you part. But honestly, it kind of looks like most of my other Pokemon are high enough level to do this area. So maybe we switch out of Sinbad. Aw, that one didn't know where he was. That's me. That's me in school every single time. Sinbad, actually, let's... Oh, Kyle. Kyle, I see you're playing Shining Pearl right now. Is Shining Pearl good, Kyle? Like, is it worth it? Because I kind of wanted to get Brilliant Diamond. I remember I had Pearl on DS back when it came out. And I wanted to get Shining Diamond because I liked it. You're part of the problem? Yeah, me too. I'm literally streaming the problem right now. I'm doing advertising for the Pokemon Company. Basically. No. 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 Why am I not putting this into a giant bowl of balsamic vinegar? It's a very faithful remake for good and bad. Okay. That's a shame. I would have liked it if they let you, like, design your own character and stuff. I feel like that would have been a cool evolution. Actually, speaking of, I think I talked about this during the Sword and Shield streams, but There was like a lot in Sword and Shield that I thought they did really well that they just kind of abandoned during this game. And I'm not sure why. I think it might have just been that Sword and Shield got pretty poorly received as far as Pokemon games go. So they just went to like distance themselves from all of the concepts. But like, Sword and Shield had the best feature, which was that you could skip learning how to catch Pokemon if you had already caught them. Like, when Leon offers to teach you how to catch Pokemon, if you have Pokemon in your party, he just goes like, oh, so you know how to do this. Okay, cool, I don't have to tell you then. You can somewhat customize your clothes, but you can only choose between set outfits. It's so like this one. That sucks, dude. Man, just let me pick all of my clothing. Just let me pick all of my clothing and my hairstyle and stuff. Let me make me. That was like the ultimate fantasy of every Pokemon player in the entire world, is that they wanted to be the person catching the Pokemon and stuff. They want to be in this world. It's a good world. I like it a lot. I want to play around in it as me. Or at least as like an anime persona of me. Alright, let's do this. Wait. Do I don't have a fire TM or whatever, do I? Nope. No, I do not. Pom-Pom, why can you learn Thunder Wave? What part of you conducts electricity? Alright, well, we're pretty over-leveled for this, so let's just do it. But your mons can walk with you like Soul Silver? That rules. Okay, love it. I love it. I saw a little bit of the art style, and I noticed it's kind of like chibi, like it's big heads, small bodies. Does it look good in action? I didn't see very much gameplay. Or does it sort of look weird? I never post my doodles. I think you're gonna love how this gym leader is designed. Like, she has a wonderful design. That's one thing I do love about Scarlet and Violet, is the designs of the characters are generally pretty good. Eat up, my cute little Vivillon. Valoom. Like a 3DS version of DS games? Ah, I see. Oh, what a lovely trainer you are. Thank you. Oh, no, this doesn't fit her. Thank you very much for your skillful olive rolling. It was quite impressive. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself? Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I am the owner here at Patisserie. No, I think I said it right. Patisserie Soapberry. That's the worst sounding berry. Oh, that's right. I'm not in my shop. I'm on duty as leader of the Cortondo gym right now. Forgive me. Ahem, my name is Katie, and I am the gym leader here in Cortondo. My main line of work is crafting sweets as a pastry chef. There's a helicopter going over my house right now. They found me. I have to flee. Sorry guys, stream's ending early. I have to flee the country. Alright, they're gone. They seem not to have locked in on my position. Now here's an interesting thing. Do you think a lot of gym leaders need a second job? Little sweets that bring happiness with just one bite. Bug-type Pokemon hiding in foliage. Can't you see the connection? Both are small and yet very powerful. Don't let your guard down unless you'd like to find yourself knocked off your feet. Like, okay, we can give these games a lot of guff, and we do. They deserve them. They're the biggest games in the world. They deserve a guff every now and again. However, they are, like, a lot of the design decisions are very good. I think Katie is a fantastic, like, first gym leader. Go Sinbad. Headbutt it. This is my fire line. It knows the move headbutt. I mean, to be Tarantula. Yeah, let's switch it up. That was a level 11, so let's put out... Let's put that pump on. Why not? Get some other people some levels. Go, Pom-Pom. My greatest powerhouse. My most incredible soldier. Destroy this weird spider thing. Let's do sing. Hey. Oh, it has insomnia. Okay, of course. Yeah, that's first thing I think of with spiders is that they have trouble sleeping. Alright, well that didn't do very much. What does Sweet Kiss do? That causes confusion. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll switch out. Go, Sweet Kiss. Didn't happen. Didn't want that to happen, I guess. We're gonna switch out. Let's get Pocoroso in there. Can you, Tarantula, handle this award-winning film Pocoroso? I'm assuming. I think it won awards. I don't really know. I kind of assume that all Ghibli movies win awards. Let's tail whip. Yeah, shake that little butt. He's so disarmed by my booty shakes. Holy shit. Is that a crit? No, that was just normal. Okay. Go, Meowth. Kyle, what starter did you pick in Shining Pearl? Yeah. Ineffective. Lacks effects. Go, Meowth. Use Poison Fang, a move you are well known for. Chimchar. Oh, the boy type Pokemon. It's the boy one. I kind of like all the starters in, I think it was Gen 4, right? Yeah, I kind of like all the starters in that generation. Can you... Oh, here's what I wanted to ask. Infernape is my goat. Yeah, I like Infernape a lot. That was what I picked in my original run of the game as well. Can you get... what? Oh, I wanted to ask. Can you get, like, Giratina in those games? Because I know Giratina was, like, Platinum. Like, that was one of the reasons to get Platinum, is that you could get all of the... it was back in the era where they would release 2 games and then a third game that had all of the stuff. But can you get Giratina in the new ones? I do kind of love this feature. Like, this was the selling point of terrestrialization for me. Is that the gym leaders could have these interesting boss Pokemon and then make it their type. Like, that's cool. I think that's a cool idea. And this fucking banger, dude. Like, oh my god. Pokemon team cooked with this song. I would be so hyped if I was a Pokemon trainer and I heard this come on. Apparently you can get Giratina? Ah, hell yeah. Had to Google. I mean, to be honest, I have a lot of stuff that I want to buy. If anyone wants to sponsor me some money, I'll play all of Brilliant Diamond on this stream. If someone buys it from me. I do like the normal hat for the Terraform. It's like, yeah, this is my Diamond Pokemon. All of my sweet little Pokemon dropped like flies. That's a fucked up thing to say with that face. That was not the correct facial expression, Katie. I don't know what mood you were trying to convey. Your strength rose during our battle like a nice bread in the oven. Buy a Fire Emblem, bitch ass. Buy me a Fire Emblem, bitch ass, and then I'll play it. I'll bring you on the stream, and then we'll play it. That's not an offer to everyone, by the way. It's specifically because I know Kyle and I've known him for a long time, so I can appropriately threaten him if he harbors any desire to ruin my internet career. That's the only reason I'm offering that to him. I would so deeply, like, fight this. I would burn this gym to the ground if it meant I got cupcakes afterwards. Fuck badges, dude. Hey, our Pokemon will finally listen to us. We earned the right to control this lion. And we got Pounce. Which is not a verb I associate with bugs. Once you found a TM during your travels, you can use the TM machine to make copies. I'll ruin it easy, I'm a liability. Ha. I'm not gonna agree with that. You're not a liability. I love you. I love all of my friends. That's something you gotta remind your friends. Gotta let them know that you love them. Kiss your homies. Kiss them with your words, and also your mouth, if they're okay with that. Kiss them goodnight. Rototototo.
Hey, Cal. It's me. You and some jugs. I just had to tell you, my Pokemon are learning some pretty cool new moves. Be ready. I'm gonna murder your pets. How'd it go at the gym, by the way?
Pretty rough. Please leave me alone, Nimona.
You sure, you big joker? I bet you walked out with a badge, didn't you? I'm so glad I encouraged you to take on the gyms. Nice job, past me. I'm training hard too, by the way. Day and night. Going all over the place to boot. Thank goodness we've got the map app. It helps a ton with figuring out where to go next. Especially in a huge place with Paldea. This phone call was sponsored by Apple. After all, the path to getting stronger usually has some strange stops and detours. Speaking of going strange places, I wonder what Arvin's up to. Better go and do your other side quests.
I don't know how I feel about the, like, Pokemon Journey being a school project in these games. Like, it's okay. I mean, I'm always the first one to complain when Pokemon tries to be, like, save the world. I forgot how these games baby you. They rarely do. The later ones especially baby you a lot more than the earlier ones did, which sometimes is nice. There's some nice quality of life in these later games. Other times it's very annoying. But yeah, I don't know. So, I'm always the first one to complain when Pokemon gets all JRPG, save the world, only you and the power of friendship can do it. And I much prefer it when it's just about, you know, hanging out with Pokemon. But on the other hand, like, having it be a school project just kind of feels... I don't know, it feels like you're not playing Pokemon. It feels like you're going through the Pokemon theme park, you know? Like these are all roller coasters. Like, I'm not actually doing the gyms, I'm in Gym World. And it's like being at a gym, but it's not actually being there. You know what I mean? It's like collecting bugs for class. Is that something you had to do for class? I've in none of my schools did I have to collect bugs, but yeah, kind of. It's I don't know. It takes the agency out of it, I guess, is my issue. Like, I don't need to save the world for this to be a grand adventure. It's a Pokemon game. Like, it can be an adventure without it, like, putting the world at jeopardy. But, I don't know, I also need there to be agency? I need to feel like I chose to do this. And it being a school project makes it feel like someone chose this for me. And that's kind of my big issue with a lot of the side quests, is that you just sort of get bullied into them. Like, even when you try and refuse, the character's like, well, don't give me an answer yet, because I know it's going to be no. Why don't you sleep on it, you know? And then later on they're like, I'm assuming you said yes. You're 10? You were 10 in the other games, that didn't mean anything. You were 10 years old and prepared to drop $1 million on a bicycle. I can't... This is such bullshit streamer luck, for sure. Because I've gone through runs of this game where I've never been able to find a Char Cadet, which is that little guy over there. And suddenly, ever since I started doing these streams, I've run into them everywhere. They are just all over the place. And it pisses me off, dude. I searched for like hours in my first run of this game looking for a Char Cadet. And now I'm just finding them by accident, basically. A fanfic. I have the answer for this, and it is small and olive-shaped. Earth Elephant. You will never defeat Marty Nee. Defend all you want, little one. I haven't forgotten you. You served me well in my past incarnation. And yet here we are. I'm sorry to do this, Fanpy. Fanpy? I was sure that your name was Fanpy, not Fanpy. That's weird. That doesn't sound good phonetically at all. Fanpy is here to shame you for failing him previously. I feel no shame. My failures can't shame me. They're in the past and I'm in the present. They have no power over the current me. Alright, what we're looking for here, we're in the Western Province, so it would be ideal if we could get a dealing. But we're also looking for a couple of other ones. I would like a Vigoroth, if I could get it, or the Sloth one. Like, the Vigoroth is just the evolved version of that, but either would be good. If I recall correctly, Slacking, which it evolves into, is a powerhouse. So that's going to be a pretty big one for us. I would also love... I don't know, there's a couple of good ones. Zangoose. I've already talked about Giraffe-Rig, which I want. Because that's Psychic. Normal Psychic is going to be great for us. That's a Flabebe. No. Oh, we do have to keep an eye on the Terra Gyms. On the Terra Dens. Because those are going to be kind of game changers. As it turns out, normal type Pokemon don't have a lot of type coverage. Crazy, I know. But hey, you learn something new every day. Let's go. So how's everyone's week been? I've had a little bit of a tough week myself. You know, we're still adjusting to the personal stuff I talked about last time. It's getting better, slowly but surely, but it's still a bit of an adjustment. But yeah, things are looking up. I was very busy this recent weekend because it was my dad's birthday. My dad, he got older. It was his birthday, so we had to celebrate. It was wonderful. I think he had a really nice time. But I didn't do a ton of work because of it. However, I am gonna start up on the Magic video again tomorrow. So hopefully that'll come out pretty soon. I'm still shooting for end of the month. We'll see how the next 6 days go, I guess. I'll have more updates by Thursday. But hopefully we can get there by the end of the month. I'm getting there. I'm still around about in the same place. So almost at the conclusion, which isn't bad. That means that the conclusion doesn't take super long to draw, and a lot of the content between now and the conclusion is mostly like card images, which are obviously a lot easier to get done quickly because I don't actually have to draw them or a scene or whatever. Now I know Mankey is a fighting type, and I looked this up. I looked up what all the normal types are in this game. It blows my mind that he's not a normal fighting type. Like, I understand why they wouldn't do that, because then he would be weak to himself, I guess. But, like, still, doesn't Mankey look very much normal fighting to you guys? Your brother-in-law's birthday is this weekend. Hey, Ole! That's pretty cool. What's he turning? I realize I don't know very much about you, Ole. I don't know if that's by design or not. Yeah, heal my Pokemon. Have you seen any deer? Do you have any idea? Nah. Nah. Young Thug might end up being like my... Well, you don't get HMs in these games anymore. So there's no... The concept of an HM slave doesn't exist as Season 7 Game of Thrones would say. Or Season 6, actually. The concept of a bastard doesn't exist. But yeah, Young Thug might end up being like my go-to TM guy. Because he can learn a lot of the Byte moves. Which means he can get Ice Fang. We already saw Thunder Fang and Fire Fang. Which are pretty good. Like, he's not going to get stab damage on them. But it's going to be nice to have. Fucking again! Are you kidding me? The universe is taunting me with this, I swear. This is ridiculous. Do you understand how much I wanted a Char Cadet? I am... Oh no. Not Fire Spin. That goat is going nuts. He's like, let me go next.
I want to take on the lion. Soften him up for me.
There's no HMs? No. You don't need them anymore. No, you don't need to learn work up, Young Thug. You're worked up enough already. Yeah, there's no need for HMs. Because the whole point of HMs was to get you around obstacles, right? But Koraidon does all of that. Oh shit, Fire Fang. That's pretty good. Okay, so Kyle. Here's the map. You can see, like, the gym leaders and everything. The Team Star, which is, like, the new bad guy. Members and everything. But you also get these. These are the Titans. When you go and get a Titan badge, Koraidon, which is the Pokemon I'm currently riding, learns a new movement ability. So, you don't need HMs. Wokists ruining my Mavigi game? Shut up. No, HMs were stupid. Everyone hated HMs. Don't even for a moment try and convince me that you loved HMs. They made it Skyrim? I mean, no. They made it open world. And Skyrim was also that. But there's some pretty big differences. I do miss some things from the old games, though. Like, open world is great, but also, it's a lie. This game isn't open world. Like, it's open world if you want to go and lose a bunch of Pokemon battles by going to the high-level areas. But that's not open world. And that's the problem, is if... The thing about Skyrim, right, is that the enemies scale with you, which is why you could feasibly go anywhere in Skyrim. Like, there were some places where you were just going to get demolished anyway, because the enemies started at a very high level, and then they scaled with you as you got to a higher level, because they were meant to be hard enemies. But, like, the thing about Skyrim is that... everything else, like, you could feasibly go anywhere. Here, there are hard level caps. Like, certain areas are level capped. They're level, like, 5 to 20, or whatever, you know? Or not even that wide a gap. It's like 5 to 10, and then, like, 15 to 20 in the next level over, or something like that. So, there is, a progression that you have to follow still, and it's kind of an open world that's still cordoned off by level progression. Where are these dealings at? I was promised dealings. I want one from this region because it's the autumn one, and the autumn one has the coolest evolution. And that's why we're doing this, for skills. There hasn't been HMs since Sun and Moon at Kyle, yeah. HMs have been out of the game for a while, damn. Because Sun and Moon was how many generations ago? That one was like Gen 5? Gen 6? Gen 6, I think. Because Gen 4 was Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And then Gen 5 was Black and White. And I guess Black and White 2 is still a part of Gen 5. And then it was Sun and Moon, so Gen 6. So for the last 3 generations, there haven't been HNs in the game. Damn. So, okay, here's an interesting one. I never played the Arceus game, right? The Legends game. Is anyone excited for them? Did anyone play the last one? Sun and Moon is 7. What was Gen 6 then? You're gonna make me play, play Skyrim again. I'm not gonna make you play anything. Oh, X and Y, that's right. Okay, yeah, so, I was thinking of something, right, today, which I think I'm gonna end up doing anyway, so this isn't like a, you know, should I do this kind of, thing. It's more like a brainstorming ideas kind of thing. After the next Magic video, I think I'm gonna take a break from the Magic videos for a bit. I think I'm getting a bit burnt out on them. I love doing them, don't get me wrong. But it's a lot of drawing, you know, and I haven't played Magic in quite a while. And I think I'm just sort of a little bit burnt out on doing them. I think I did them too close to each other. So I'm probably going to end up taking a break from the Magic videos after the next one. But I did want to do a Pokemon video. Where I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I'll finally do the video where I talk about what I think Pokemon's story should be. Like why I think the Pokemon League and stuff is so important to Pokemon's design. And why it should be the main story and so on. And like how I would do a Pokemon story. Maybe that's the move. What do you guys think? I know I didn't ask for input, but like brainstorm. Too late, busy playing Skyrim on the Switch. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, you're making me laugh. You're making me laugh so much. So often and so much. Alright, well... Oh, shit, I haven't taught... Sinbad? I haven't taught you Firefang yet. Oh, well, never mind. I don't have to. You worked it out on your own. I'm gonna use work up. I'm gonna take out work up. There's my good boy. There's my son. My good and powerful son. Pom-Pom? My sweet baby. My sweet babies evolve. I'm so proud. Look, it's a Jigglypuff. What's the, I can claim a reward. Oh, right, I can go to the school. If I talk to the biology teacher, you get rewards for completing the Pokédex. Do you keep the same ability? I imagine so. You wouldn't just get a new one, right? Yay, Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom, your stats are not great, I've noticed. You are, what, level 15, though? So maybe I shouldn't be expecting too much. But I believe Wigglytuff is not bad. Like, Wigglytuff is a pretty decent Pokemon. If I recall correctly. Where the heck are these dealings? Not in this area. I know it's West Province. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. I'm in... This is South Province. This is West Province 1. So, like, it should be around this area that the dealings are. The ones that I want specifically. Oh, and we can get a dragon type. There's a dragon normal type in this game. Hell yeah, I'm so excited for that. I'm not even looking at the Mudbraze. I know I said I don't regret anything. And my mistakes are in the past, but... Strong Boy fought so hard at the end. I see him everywhere I go now. We've been through some adventures, gang. We've been through some stuff together, haven't we? But here we are, at it again. with a new team. And it's a whole new world to live in. That song's also a banger. Damn, the Pokemon goes hard with its songs. Poor strong boy indeed, but we won't cry. No, he wouldn't want that. Our strong boy would want us to progress, to keep going, just like we are. Just that why is this turtle here? What made you climb this mountain, turtle? What the fuck? Alright, let's go. West Province, here I come. Ooh, a dragon. A dragon gym. A dragon den. A quick ball. Hell yeah. I love those. They're my favorite. Well, no, not really. I like the that's a dragon squirrel. Alright, let's try it, I guess. I am worried. Pom-pom. Pom-pom, I need you to live through this, please. Should we try this? It's like 1 star. And Pom-pom's a fairy type. Fuck it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And we might gain a dragon squirrel. Which... I don't know who you are to have to not be excited by a squirrel that's also a dragon. That's like a dream come true. Kind of like a Pokemon game with fast load times. Look at that motherfucker. I love him so much. His fucking face reflected in the walls. Oh god, yes. I needed this. Nature is healing. Nature's healing me. Let's go. What? Did that Sandile die? How? No, not pound. Disarming voice. Fuck yeah. I hate that they get like 1 extra move in. That feels unfair. Like you've already died. Just face it. Alright, I'm gonna catch you in a... Let's do a dive ball, because I'm never gonna use it. Because there's no water normal types. Even though that's what Psyduck should be. This music is so amped for what is essentially me. Although it is a squirrel with a literal dragon in it, so... Kinda hell yeah, right? Oh, what are we calling this dragon squirrel? Everyone put forward your best names. I think a lot of normal types tend to evolve pretty early, I want to say. Yes, obviously I'm nicknaming this amazing squirrel. What are we calling it? What's a good dragon name I can think of? I know Kilgora is the dragon from Adventures of Parthasnax. Oh, I thought about Sandy, but I'm sorry. Parthasnax just like hits. That one goes hard. Hell yes. Elamond? What's that a reference to? I mean, unfortunately, guys, it's Parthasnax. It has to be. I have a heart. Okay, we're gonna have to make it 1 word. We can't do 2. So it's gonna be Parthasnax. But yeah, there we go. It's Parthasnax. Festus. I kind of do love giving Pokemon just like people names. I know Festus isn't a person name. It's an Addams Family name, but still, like, I thought about what we would name our eventual Slacking, because that's kind of, he's gonna be again, Slaking is a genuine brick shithouse of a Pokemon. He's pretty powerful. And I thought about, like, what would we name him eventually? And my first thought was Derek. We should just call him Derek. And this is my greatest fighter. My most powerful monster. Derek. Fester is from the Addams Family? Yep. Very true. We did kind of miss the boat on having an all Addams Family. If we have to do this run again, and I go with a ghost type, like I get a ghost type, then yeah, we're doing Addams Family themed names. Okay, so the thing is, right, I can get this Swablu, and I do love Swablu, but unfortunately there's no point, because the point to get a Swablu is to evolve it into Altaria, and Altaria is a flying dragon type, so it doesn't retain its normal typing, so we can't use it. I'm trying to stick to Pokemon that don't evolve out of the normal typing, because then we save money on Everstones. I mean, if we really get desperate, we can get some Everstones and start getting some other ones. Like if we need a flying type and I can't find a Braviary or a Starly or whatever. Festivus Rex, I just saw that. It's pretty good, but I'm sorry, Parthasnax just won. Kyle knows the way into my heart, and it's with puns. Although I do, like, I feel I must say, we don't have to make every Pokemon name a pun name. Is this the Jolteon? Yes, it is. Okay, we have to avoid this Jolteon, because that's a level 60 Jolteon. I found it when I did my first run, and the problem with the level 60 Jolteon over there is that it's a shiny one, which means that it will terrestrialize, which means that you have to defeat it before you can catch it. You can't just, like, luck out and catch it. Where the fuck am I going? Here, I guess. This is not where I wanted to go, god damn it. I got distracted. This is why I shouldn't be in charge of saving the world. Although I suppose show me one fantasy hero in charge of saving the world that doesn't get distracted like every 5 minutes by something. So again, what was Alamond a reference to? I imagine almond, because nuts. Or something. But like, is it just like almond but with some English on it? Like you put some mustard on the word almond? Or was there a secondary reasoning? Was it a reference to a literary dragon I don't know about? Fuck yeah. Go, Sinbad. My most perfect baby. Where do you find Giraffe eggs? I'm just sort of running around for now. I mean, the stream should have ended like 10 minutes ago, but I'm having fun. Yeah, you got it. It was almonds. Nailed it. That's Dragon Ball Z shit right there, man. That's what Akira Toriyama did all the time. He just took a food name and he was like, I'm gonna put some stank on this. And now it's a dude. Look, here's my original character, Apul. And his brother was like Mandarin or something. Man, it was a real interesting time being a Dragon Ball Z fan for a while, where people were like making their OCs and giving them Saiyan names. So you got so many variations on like different vegetables. It always sucked because my favorite vegetable is probably carrots, right? Carrots or broccoli or asparagus, and those are already taken names. Like carrot is Goku Kakarot. Broly is Broccoli. And Broly's dad is Paragus, which is asparagus. So it turns out, like, I'm already a hack. Akira Toriyama had my number right from the start. The man knew me from continents away. He saw into my soul. You named yours from Xenoverse 2 Carrots? Oh my god. Is this the one that had the goatee and everything that you told me about? Rototototo. Am I getting close to a Team Starbase? No. I'm sorry, what the fuck? What, is 2 Carat like a reference I don't get? I know it's Super Saiyan names are derived from vegetables? Yeah. Vegeta is literally vegetable. He comes from planet Vegeta, which is planet vegetable. Olave. I do like Olave. That's very good. King Vegeta, Nappa is a type of radish. I believe Bardock is also a type of radish. Raditz is literally radish. Vegeta has a brother called Tarble, exactly, which is, so he's vegetable and his brother is Tarbles. Turles is supposed to be lettuce. Turles is from the Tree of Might movie, which is one of the better Dragon Ball Z movies. Asparagus is vile, you take that back. You cook asparagus and some, like, butter with maybe a little bit of lemon, that shit sings. That's delicious. Vegeta Tarble, exactly, yeah. And for a while, I don't know if the other Namekians are named like this. I don't think so. The other... Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea. This is quite something to learn casually. Oh, wait for it, dude. So, the other Namekians aren't named like this, but Piccolo, back when he was a demon, all of the demons were named after musical instruments. So there was Cymbal and Duram and stuff, and Piccolo was their leader. What was the other one? Saiyans are vegetables. The Namekians are named after instruments and mollusks. Oh, I didn't know about mollusks, but yeah. That makes sense. There was another one. What was it? Damn it. The Frieza forces are named after fruit. I know that. There's raspberry and stuff like that. But there was a third secret thing that I'm forgetting. I don't like forgetting things. I remember Yamcha is named that because it's a type of tea. It's a type of, like, oolong tea. Oolong is also named that because it's a type of tea. And Pu'er, I believe, is also a type of tea. The Briefs family, which is Bulma's family, they're all named after underwear. So there's Panty, Dr. Bloomers, and Bulma, her name is supposed to be Boruma, which is... No, she's Bloomers. That's her name. Bloomers are a type of, like, sports pants that they wear in Japan. Her dad's name is... I don't think he even has a first name. I think he's just Briefs. Yeah, Bulma's family is underwear, trunks, and bra, exactly. Oh, Nail Slug. Yeah, okay. Is there another one that I'm forgetting? I know Master Roshi is weird because Muten Roshi, his name, that means master. Like, Muten means master, and so does Roshi, so his name is Master. But Kami Sennin is his actual name. It's Turtle Sage. So he's supposed to be basically the Turtle Sage Master of Martial Arts. I don't remember why Krillin's name is Kuririn. That's what his original name was in the Japanese. I don't know why that is. Tien, Tenshinhan, I also don't know. Chaozu is supposed to be like a Chinese vampire, which is why he has a Chinese name. I forget why he's called Tao Pai Pai. Oh, it's because it means like peach or something. It's like supposed to be a very cute name, which is why it's so weird that it, like the joke is that he's a mercenary with a very cute name. Chaozu is a Pokemon.
Vegeta! It's a rare Chaozu.
I can't do Nappa's voice, I wish.
Ugh, Nappa. I don't care what you're doing, just do it over there.
I can't do like any of the Dragon Ball Z voices. This is also not where I wanted to go. You just kind of pulled me in this direction, Cassiopeia. Same with Master Shifu in Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, his name just means Master Master. I kind of love it when they do that. It's like a fun inside joke if you ever look it up. Master Teacher, yeah. Okay, so that's a bird. Not what I wanted. Jump down the cliff. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Fools, you thought I couldn't get past you. Unfortunately, I'm crazy. I just jumped over cliff, idiots. Alright, this is the water gym. We're definitely not doing the water gym yet. I'm gonna get fucking stomped if we try and do the water gym. But we're just gonna go there to get the fast travel point. And I guess we go through the desert again. We'll do that next stream probably.
Vegeta! I can fly.
Oh, that one's actually pretty close. I can do a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged voices.
Yugi! You talk about the gods and everything, and here I am with science and dragons.
Kaiba, shut up. Alright, I think, yeah, I'm gonna fast travel back to Megazord. Back to Megazord, the city of Megazord. Which was one of my Pokemon in a different Nuzlocke. Man, that brought back some wild memories, as I had a Durant named Megazord. Where are you at, Megazoa? There you is. Oh, I already got this one. So I can just travel here, and then we'll save, and we're gonna do what we do normally. I'm gonna open up a picnic, we're gonna take a selfie, and then we're gonna save. Anywho.
Yugi, if you want your precious card back, you'll have to do me. And if you lose, I get your soul.
No, that's not something Kaiba would say. Maybe Pegasus? Yugi boy. Oh, Kaiba boy. Yugi, if you want your precious card back, you'll have to do me. And if you lose, I get your soul. That's sort of Pegasus. A little bit.
In America, every country in the world is America. Get out of my country. But boss, we're in Japan. Every country in the world is America. Then how are we supposed to leave? I don't know.
Hey, everybody's here. Everybody group up. Everybody group up. No, I'm too close. My bad. Hey, you're all being so polite and lovely. Aye. Hell yes. There's my little buddies. I love you all so much. Thank you all for watching me and my friends, my wonderful Pokepals, go on this magical journey for, I think, the 5th time. I hope we do better this time. It's gonna be tough, but I know that we can do it because we are the very best, like no one ever was. I was just gonna watch DS9, but now I'm gonna down an abridged rabbit hole. Enjoy. What's DS9? Deep Space Nine? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that, but enjoy. Remember, don't buy clothes from the soup store. That's a deep cut. Thank you so much for watching. Come and catch us on Thursday. We're probably going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, although if anyone wants to see something else, please feel free to suggest it in the Discord or in the comments of this VOD. So if you want to see something else, suggest the name, please. Otherwise, I'm not going to see it, and you're only going to be seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! Until I get sick of it. In the meantime, we've got content coming out. Emilio and I are kind of busy people these days, so I know content's been a little bit slow, but don't worry, we're hard at work. We're gonna have content coming out hopefully monthly for a little while from now on. We're meeting on Friday to to change some stuff up, to talk about the new schedule and things. Again, I'm going to be aiming for getting the magic video out at the end of this month, and then I'm probably going to be trying something else content-wise. In the meantime, I'll see you guys on Thursday or next week for the next leg of this run. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay friendly, stay watching, stay yourselves, stay lit, fam. That was a bad one. And stay magical. So long, everybody.